Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to Tekken War Tour 2026. We're here in Birmingham, United Kingdom versus Fighting 14. My name is Punlife, joining me, Bubsy. It's going to be a hell of a good time.
I mean, if the weekend is anything to go by, the Tekken action has been huge. It's been immense. We've seen upsets. We've seen rising stars. I am so excited to see what's going to happen next, Punlife. How's your weekend been?
The amount of hype matches we've had, the amount of upsets we had, the amount of local time we've had on stream, it's all been a magnificent experience. And Versus Fighting always delivers, right? It's our local major, but it's always the highlight of my calendar. So it's amazing to be here, not just to commentate, but also to spectate all these glorious games. And, you know, people having a great time at the same time.
I mean, spectating these games, I've had my heart in my throat. I've said it so many times over the weekend. Some of these matches have literally gone down to the wire. I mean, it's happened to a word with Olsen, I think, 2 days ago, and he actually believes that the level globally, everyone's kind of like caught up. Says now you can't go to any kind of region and be like, you know, this is going to be easy, it's going to be free. We've seen, you know, so many of the UK guys are in the top 8. You know, it's going to be really, really hype. I think it is a great time. The level of Tekken at the minute is amazing.
100%. And speaking of the level of competition, let's look at the master events that have come previously. And we had Evo Japan starting off the calendar for this tour. Ikari taking that one, and in what a fashion as well. Then Combo Breaker getting taken by Farzin, Super Tournament in Korea taken by Mangja, Mix Up 2026 in France by Farzin, also by Farzin. Farzin again, hell of a run this year so far. And of course, Arsenal Nash taking Evo 2026. And we're here Versus Fighting. Don't know who's going to take it yet, but plenty of strong players remaining in that top 8. And we still have CEO, Manila Madness, Evo France, Paradise Game Battle, Punishment, and Tiger Uppercut remaining on the
Yes, and alongside those master events, obviously we do have the challenges as well. So, you know, we started off with Brussels Challenge here, with Tetsu being in the ring. You had 3F Lee, Mishima Chain Shift. Then you had Nexus Esports, BAM, Only the Best, Stars Cup, Mooring, Takedown, Ozhadu Nationals, Big Bang Fist, First Attack, Electric Clash, and to round it all off, you know, over in Sweden, we have Head Stompers.
And of course, all of these events build up to a global leaderboard. All the points go somewhere. There's top 16 on this leaderboard will be going to the finals. And right now, at the top, obviously the king of Tekken, Arsenal Nash, is sitting there with 1,520 points. Looking pretty poised, but Rangchun not far behind, only 10-point difference. Farzin and Mughal rounding off the top 4, and then Mangja, Moil, Atif Nobi, and Jongding, and Ikari in that top 10. Ikari actually coming down to Versus Fighting, not really getting as many points as maybe he would have liked, but still probably getting a lot of experience that will come in handy. Tetsu, Loha, Keisuke Olsen, Havis Tanvir, Ni in the top 16 so far. So, you know, those are the guaranteed spots as far as we know for the time being. And AK, Yagami Ao, and CBM, not far from that, but still on that kind of verge where they need a bit more points to get in.
And then we're going to take a look at the regionals. Yes, the regionals are alongside there. You know, you got Tomaru, you got Energy Marduk, Fengji, Ayo Richu is in the top 8. You got Zaku, Zlatan Ash, Joe, Shuram, Far, Dean, Believe, Adrian, Bobby, Breadman, and Ow.
It's great. We talked about it before when we were introducing the show for the last few days, but it's great to see the variety of new blood and also old blood in the regional leaderboard and also on the global leaderboard. It's always a mix. You never know what you're going to get, but it's nice to always see a variety of that new school and old school thinking, especially in a game like Tekken 8.
I mean, I'll be talking about it, like the levels, even of some of these new guys coming up. But let's go take a look at the next slide. We're going to go on, and this is what we're all here for, the top 8. Oh my gosh, so many GBRs. I mean, you know, I'm a UK guy, maybe a little bit biased, but we'll see. We got Neon K, which is KRX's low high. Then we have RR's Ayo Richie going up against KRX's Knee. And then down on the loser side, another GBR, we got Kane and Trench going up against Kokoma, you know, who always seems to put in those performances when it really matters. And then the last match in the losers side will be Ulsan going up against, you know, Kanda, one that, you know, he wasn't on my bingo card to make top 8, I'll be honest, but it's great to see, like he said, new talent, new blood rising to these occasions and making these top 8s.
Yeah, and for those, you know, you can notice the pattern there. It's all EU versus Korea in every match at the start. Almost all United Kingdom versus Korea. But that's going to be interesting. Are we going to see any breakthroughs from our EU boys, or is Korea going to reign supreme once again?
I mean, time will tell. Definitely time will tell on that one. So it's like I said, I think the first match we are gonna get is gonna be Ayo Richie versus Knee. There's so many backstories you can talk about. Let's look at Knee, main character Brian. His best placement this season obviously was before at the start we had Evo Japan. You know, it's currently 16th on the global board, 710. So a big result here. I think he was mentioning, where would he position if he did win? It was like
he'll be in top 4 for sure. I think might even be 3rd position, but definitely getting that guaranteed top 4 for the time being. And of course, he's a returning champion for VSF as well. 2019, been a little while since then, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does it again.
Yes, and you see that sets played is going to be 75%. That is a that's a nice little win percentage, you know, I wouldn't mind that. But talking about mind that, let's go to the next slide. We're going to see Ayo Richie. Okay, is that, you guys like Ayo Richie? Okay, I like that. I like it. We got energy in the house. Yes, we have Ayo Richie leading with that main character, Leo. 2nd at double KO, 130th on the leaderboard. So not quite there, but a big result. Definitely can put him in contention going forward. He's 1st on the Europe leaderboard. So, you know, currently, you know, he may slip into the TWT, but I'm sure he wants to get the points on the global leaderboard. He's entered 10 dojos, and that's a nice win percentage, 86.79. So, ooh, winners, all winners here.
We can see the amount of, you know, the support he has for the dojo system there as well. Richie always going to the Black Country Foundry locals, going to double KO, going to Manchester Battle Arena as well. Shout out Manchester Battle Arena there. Always supporting locals, always trying to get more experience. But I believe we are going to be getting into the game now. Card select. I'm curious to see what we're going to get from Nee. We did see a little bit of Heihachi yesterday.
Yes, but it looks like he's going to lock in straight with the brand. You're talking about experience. Nee is one, you know, if you're going to have a Mount Rushmore of Tekken, definitely going to be on there. But I'm going to stop the talking. I think we're going to get the late games. Let them, I guess, Ayo Richie's
don't even need to tell him. Very ready cheering.
So let's see how this first game is going to go. It's going to be Brian versus Leo. Nee versus Ayo Richie.
Legend versus hometown hero. Let's see if Richie can pull out something out of the bag as well. He was pulling out so many clutch plays yesterday, but for now, he has to face the Iron Wall there, isn't he?
Yeah, I definitely feel like at the beginning of this match, we're going to see a lot of respect from most of these guys. Both of them play that kind of like patience play style, going to feel each other out. I wonder if someone's going to take the reins and get a nice flow.
Arrowing to the walls, well, already going into heat. He's smelling blood, trying to finish around ASAP.
Okay, we're going to do lovely step. We're going to get the back 1+2. Going to get the heat engage. Going to get that life back as well. I love the pressure. Spends the heat. Wants to keep the pressure going, but nice side step by Nee.
I like immediately 1-2 straight to the mid. Whoa, waifu punishes, but works out for Richie right now.
I mean, yes, down 2 plus frames as well. In there, gets the jab frame punish.
Is it enough to go? Yes, it is. Nice, Richie, the sweep working out.
I mean, that was a brave punish as well, because Brian can also keep that going.
That slide is hard to see, you know, doing against someone nearly twice your age is going to be not a bad idea to do.
Nah, it's going to get a wild standing and that's one of the things in this matchup. Leo can punish quite hard, get the heat engage. The wild standing 4, 1+2. See what he's going to do.
Oh, nice confirm from Nee. Cutting elbow, trying to keep the pressure, but not overcommitting. Has lots of heat in the tank, just tearing Richie down right now.
Yes, this is all Nee in a minute and does have a lot of heat. And you're going to see the heat smash soon. Okay, tries to go for the bopper. Nice jab interrupt. And this one thing we've been seeing a lot of these guys using that jab. Okay, heat smash for some mix up. And it's going to get punished. Yes, okay.
If calling the power crash didn't have that much health left, maybe would have just been able to survive, but still would have been really
tough. It's a nice call out from Nee to be kind of patient in that situation.
Yeah, Richie's been getting some whiffs as well, especially in the final round. What a interrupt from Nee.
Yes, challenging the block. Here we go. We're going to go to the okay. Taunt set up. Hatchet kick. Going to get punished there. Oh, a little bit too slow. Okay, down towards 1-1 strings. Yeah, and just 1-2-1. Keep it nice and frame tight there. 7 golden letters. Nee looking like he's going to take the first game.
He's trying to lock Richie down. So far, he's been so patient and so on point in the whiff punishment against Richie as well. Looking for that Requiem again. Richie might have jabbed him out before, but he's got to be careful because the cannonball is also a threat. Could have been a bigger punish.
Yeah, he gets the 2-2 on the punish. Okay, just really whittling him down. This is death by 1,000 cuts plus frames. Nice block and nice punish. Just gets a single jab. Okay, opposite going to heat. Let's keep that pressure going.
Nice moving from Richie, getting away from the danger. Oh, but big counter on the forward 3.
Yes, where are we going to go? We're going to take the floor. Yes, he does.
We're going to go to the lava.
And that's one thing I've noticed about Nee this weekend. He seems to go into heat after his opponent goes into heat, but it doesn't matter. A little bit of a drop in a combo, a lovely set, and that is a Season 3 change.
Yeah, the change actually working against Nee, but would have been so much more.
Came in for the block 2, tried to get a big launch.
I'm taking Richie overcommitting, spending the stack. No more snake eyes for Nee, 10 seconds to go. Richie at a life lead right now. Has rage available on both sides. Great help as well. The pick there. That's the execution maestro right there.
I mean, Ayo Richie and his execution, we've seen it. Optimizing the combos. using that back 3+1. Probably trying to bait out a cannon cross, but no, that is not what he went. Probably an execution error there. Gets jet upwards for his problems.
There's going to be a chance spending the snake as for the extra damage.
A toe kick. Nice, at least I thought he may have stepped out, but no. A single jab, pushing him back with a cannonball straight. Rich needs to fight away from this wall. Does have heat as well available. We're going to see it be a spend.
Nice interrupt. Goes under the Bok 2, reigns supreme.
I like it. I like the position. He's gone for that so many times. Doesn't work out. Gets to the wall. We're going to get a big combo. Gets a flip over. What is it? Heat is still available. Nice.
Oh, stop. Doesn't get anything for it, but nice punish from AO Richie taking the first game.
Damn, that definitely woke the crowd up there. Lovely with punish with a 4-2-4 string. Had the install, so was able to get the damage. You see him nodding his head as well. He's made a tweet. It's coming home. Is it coming home, guys? Definitely the crowd's favorite there. Yeah, the AO Richie chants going on. Let's go, Richie.
Amazing.
Love again using that back 3+1. Lovely, lovely. Gets a counter hit with the down 4-2. This is definitely going to the wall. It's a little bit too much wall carry.
Still, and oh, going under.
Ooh, slippery. That's a lucky evade.
Another sweep. He's 3-for-3 with those.
Yes, but one thing I'm noticed about Lee, sometimes he loses the battle to win the wall. He lets those sweeps roll. It doesn't even matter. Down 4, taking it. Hey, Richie looking like he's running away with this one.
Defensive jab uses from Richie is so on point so far.
Nice block. 3+4 gets a big counter hit. This is definitely going to go to the wall. Brian, one of the specialists with too much wall carry. Didn't know where the wall was.
Oh, this is going to leave a mark.
Yes, this is going to be huge damage. Going to go for heat. Yep, heat burst. Okay, this time goes to the damage. What's the mix-up? Down forward 1-1. But let it rock.
Nice movement from Lee. Sidestep right, dealing with the mid.
Lee down but not out.
Just checking with that elbow.
Okay, let's it rock. Lee getting hit by the second hit. Probably didn't expect it. Hey, Richardson, and again gets the big launch. Gonna go to the wall. Slams him down. Can get the spike. Yes, stumps down.
The Rabina floor activate as well.
I guess, yes, spends it. Now what's your combo like? Gets a flip over. Hey, Richie working.
A bit more. Doesn't commit, but hey, dabs on him.
Yes, QCF on 7 golden letters, a golden play. Ayo, Richie.
Getting a second game on the board week, so good for Richie, but it is first to 3. This is long set territory all the way through this top 8.
And this is really uncharacteristic about Richie. Normally he's the one that kind of starts off slow, but it seems like he's really taking the reins on this one. Okay, that's all right. Okay, the Bok low, down 4-2. Just wants to keep him in respect, keep him in check. Okay, just playing that very, very patient game, respecting each other. Single jab, challenging, seeing what temperature you're on. And yes, QCF back 1+2. Back 1+2 gonna get, no, okay. The Babs and that heat smash, and even if that didn't kill, he would have gone downstairs. More than enough damage.
Knee bringing it back, even in this game once again. And using a lot more cannonball straight this time.
Yeah. Okay, trying to mix up. Let's swing shot. No, against the counter. Lee's definitely gonna get a pick up on this. Are we gonna go downstairs? Gonna keep him here? Yep, keep him at the wall. I respect it. What's it? Okay, down 4. Okay, sidestep 1+2. Really going for those bottom one. Okay, I like the heat to answer back and absorb break.
Oh, good movement, doesn't get anything for it. Oh, what a whiff punish. All the way downstairs, 55 damage combo starter.
I think this may be the round, especially if he gets to the wall. Yeah, this is gonna be the round.
Yes, Snake has enough to kill. We're even in games.
Yeah, that stage definitely does favor Brian. That heat smash becomes so scary. It becomes a, you know, you can't duck territory. You know, hatchets begin to open up. In that situation, it's so scary to duck. Gets caught as a whiff punish though. Going downstairs, huge, huge damage. But Eric, just looking at, I like to look at people's facial expressions. He does not seem phased at all.
Very, very locked in, and it's interesting because I don't think these two have played for a very long time. I think they played in a Combo Breaker 2023, but it's been a long time since.
Yeah, that would have been Tekken 7.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Definitely a blank slate. Once again, just backing off, playing that really patient game. Really trying to feed each other out. Last time in 3-1.
Knee looking for the cutting elbow on, constantly switching out his moveset.
Big double hatchet. So nice, he did it twice. Sidestep, 2-1, gonna confirm it. Gonna go to the wall as well. Hey.
Going through it, immediately getting the 2 hits. Spike down, running up, Neo Grim Reaper.
That's gonna be the round, confirming the down forward 1-1-2. Knee taking the lead in this set. See what Richie's gonna answer back with. See the crowd's definitely on his side, definitely supporting.
Yeah, they're charging the Spirit Bomb. Nice whiff punish from Richie.
That was a beautiful whiff on his shoulder. Ready. Like he's not going into the box stance there, just really mixing it up. Down 2. I like it. Just really pressuring. Gets the count hit. Down 4. Just attacking the toes. Oh, this is going to hurt. It's a Mac punch 4-4-2.
Straight through the fence. And all the way to the wall. No issues with the travel.
This time goes for the damage. What's the mix up? Okay, plus frames. Hatchet kick. How you going to get out of there? Lovely challenge with the jabs. I like that active defense, but great walk in. Gonna get Jet up in the back.
Spike down forward. Nice punish from Richie. Just needs a little bit more. I like the delay. Empty crouch dash into another one.
I love the confirm on that as well. Staying cool, remaining composed. One round piece. All even Stevens. Nice. But I don't think he could have confirmed after that. But he wasn't sure. They didn't want to really overcommit. That's what I'm talking about. Overcommitting. Great whip punish, but drops the combo. Big counter hit.
Yeah, I think Chan versus gonna be so much. Ooh, drops the combo.
A little bit, yeah, that's a bit uncharacteristic. They're gonna switch positions. Nice, ops to go into heat.
Gotta be very careful. The throw, that heat smash is definitely active right now. There we go!
Nice! He's gonna get a full conversion off of this as well. Hey, we're gonna get the spike down. Yes, he was. What's the Okazemi? Goes for the stomp, goes for the damage. He's really playing with that down 1, back 1 pressure. Oh, big, nice single back dash.
Did he call it out? Did he call it out? He didn't press. Nice call out from Richie, pulling ahead once again.
This is definitely a back and forth set. Again, playing that patience. Okay, gonna charge up. Gonna let it rock as well.
Using that lightning grab immediately, he looking for an opportunity, moving away from the wall. Nice decision, and the machine gun punches again.
Yeah, I love the challenge there, keeping him nice and honest. A nice step on the cannibal straight. Gets the jab punish as well. That's the recovery on that. It's really hard to punish. Okay, gonna push away from the wall. I do respect that. Something used to use that hit, but that was not a full launch against Port floated.
Nice, getting punished and overcommitting this time.
Like, you're just playing that patient game right now. No one wants to overcommit. But talking about overcommit, big counter hit. Cannonball straight for your troubles. Definitely going to go to the wall here. This is where Brian excels. This is where Brian is very dangerous.
Combo again. Nice punish from Rich. No heat available though, so he is just getting the damage, nothing else.
Okay, just obviously go for the jab punishes there. Needs to be very, very careful. The heat smash, no. Hatchet kick.
Oh, went for the down back 3, does not find it.
That is the AO Richie special. And once again, 2 rounds apiece.
Requiem landing already, knee in heat.
Beautiful block. Heat is now engaged. Again, that's a great block from knee.
Oh, lands another Requiem. He's just been so precise with these.
Yeah, we're going to go for the wall. We're going to keep him there. Going to keep him there. I respect though, because I mean, oh, nice challenge with the down forward 1. Goes underneath, goes to the block goal. Lovely, going to get a grounded hit.
No heat remaining for either one.
Okay, hatchet kick. Once again, playing that patience game. Okay, plus frames we can do. Went for a parry there. Interesting. First time we've seen that in the set.
Plenty of time to work with Richie. A little bit of great health. Cannonball. And constantly mixing up the Cannonball and the Requiem. Trying to be Richie's jab usage.
Yeah, he's really, really trying to catch on Richie's time. He's not making it. Okay, nice. That's not getting the throw. Great throw. Great.
No punish.
No, with punish. But there's 14 seconds on the clock. Something needs to happen for Richie. Hatchet kick. Can he make something happen? Okay, 9 seconds left. Richie needs to. Oh, that was very unfortunate there. But Knee taking that one down. Will it down. The clock was running out. It was on AO Richie, but Knee staying composed. Showing why he is considered by many the GOAT.
But the margins on this set so far have been so tight. So far, every game, final round.
I did expect this though. I actually did this. When I looked at these two, I think the way they kind of played, they play very, very respectful. So it's going to be one of those ones where no one's going to over-commit. You see a lot of that kind of dancing in the neutral. I did expect that. So let's see. It's on Richie now. Knee up 2-1.
Would be potentially final game for Richie here. Come on, lads. Power him up. Come on, crowd. Local hero.
Nice. As you just said that against the Lord. That's the power of the 12th man. Gonna get the spike. No. Okay. Goes for the damage. What's the mix up?
Nice.
Jab. I like him.
This is when needed, but he's just looking for opportunity. One cannonball could be enough to change. Never mind. Not that one, though.
Yes. Needs to fight on their back for this. Is gonna hurt. He's gonna go for the heat burst. Yes, he does. Has the snake eyes. Goes for the damage. Leave the body smoking, as Steve said. And does it again. I've never seen that. Okay, and the 3rd time.
Sending a message. He wants to keep it. He wants to end this.
Nice. Punish. Down forward 1. And once again, playing that neutral game. Okay, goes to the box. And this time doesn't let it rip. I like him mixing up. Down forward 2, but gets a nice punish. Hatchet kick.
He just throwing down. I like the empty dash as well, trying to delay his timing. He knows Richie's not going to throw anything too crazy. Nice punish.
Yeah, gets a 2-3. Once again, I love the catch in the timing there, but the cannonball straight going to the wall. Now this is dangerous. Is this going to be enough to take the round?
I don't think it might be.
There we go. And it is. Wow, more than enough damage. Knee.
Set point for Knee. Richie, you got to pull something out of the bag, but a big counter hit for Knee.
We are
Trying to set him to losers.
Hey. Knee looking in control. Richie definitely needs to find his way out of this corner. Oh, that was a big attack on him. Could have confirmed that as well.
Richie not out of his just yet. Has the rage available, has the heat available, needs to find something.
Yes, okay. Gonna up to go into heat. Knee paying very, very patient. I know he has the life lead. Very, very rare of the heat. Okay, guess it. Doesn't get the while standing free pickup. Bit unfortunate there. Spends the heat, makes it safe.
Still has rage.
It does have rage available. It's a bit of an uphill battle, but I like it. Single jab. Uses the bot clone. Nice catching him stepping. Goes to the low again.
Good break.
Crucial break.
Nice! Oh! Good call out from Richie. Still alive in this one, but Knee remaining on that set point.
And I really like the use of the throw there because he probably expected Knee to go into heat. So just showing that he's aware of the meter. Hatchet kick.
Another Requiem.
That move is so good. I like that move.
And Richie gotta be so careful. I notice he's no longer jabbing as much as he used to because the threat of that cannon will be so great.
I mean, it's a deadly move. Gonna get the punish for that? Yes, he is. Once again, just paying on that neutral. Oh, a little bit slow, not the punish, and gets that Sabuto kick. This is gonna be huge damage as well. Not in the position that Richie wants to be in, backed against the wall. Key available, Snake Eyes available. Big damage, plus frames. How are you gonna get on out of there, Richie?
Nice back one tracking. Richie still alive. He available. Knee step, but gets caught.
Ooh, I thought that was gonna be a clean step. He spends it, pushes himself away from the wall, goes to the bot clone.
Time ticking, but Richie still from behind, and this is quite behind right now.
Yes. Hatchet kick, bad position to be in, and confirmed with a down forward 1-1. Richie put up a valiant effort, but Knee showing why he's, you know, being at the top level for how many years, able to take that one 3-1.
His timing on the cannonball straight was so insane. The success rate and the way he started using it to just deter Richie from keeping him out, keeping out the Requiem, just absolutely insane. Just another level entirely.
I mean, I think you just took the words out of my mouth. It is definitely another level. But like you said, this was a winner's side, so Richie not out of his just yet. He's going to drop into the loser side of Knee, moving on to that winner's final. And what a way to start. I mean, I'm already feeling it myself. Already, I can feel it in my gut, my abs. I'm like, ugh.
I was stressing as well, man. That banger of a match, and just the way Richie was playing. You know, he's definitely come turned up and prepared for the top 8. Obviously, didn't quite manage to close it out this time, but was playing so well, and was changing up his strategy as well as the set went on. So he wasn't just, you know, getting completely countered by Knee.
Yes, so let's take a little butchers at the bracket. Take a little look. See how we're looking. As we just saw there, we had Richie losing against Knee 3-1. So Knee making it through to the winners final. He's got Richie dropping down. Next winners match, we got Neon K versus Low High. That's going to be a definitely interesting one. Then we got in the loser side, we got Kane and Trench going up against Kokoma, with Ulsan and Kanda rounding this one out.
But yeah, we're going to go to the losers round for a little bit as we're waiting for one of the players in the winner's side. So we're going to have Ken and Trench versus Coma. Let's talk about Ken and Trench. Obviously, a player that's been around for a long time, tagged 2 days. Again, another UK hero. Super strong, coming off of a win at Only the Best. And also ETC 4 finals as well.
One thing about Kane that I don't think people really realize is he's actually very consistent. It seems like every tournament he actually arrives at, this guy always places within the top 8. And even, I think before the tournament started, I said to him, Kane, top 8? He's like, no, that's the mission, that's the plan. I'm like, yeah, say no more. But talking about saying no more, let's take a look at his opponent he's going to be going up against. It's going to be none other than Kokoma. I mean, Kokoma is one of those ones I always say that he kind of like, he's been underperforming, all right, for I believe the season. He had that great placement at DreamHack. He came fourth. He just missing out on EWC qualification by a slither, losing to K-Skate. But it just seems like Kokoma shows up when the pressure is at its most high. I mean, we saw it last year. He qualified through the LCQ, and I feel like now it's getting to the time where, you know, there's not that much points available. You know, LCQ is happening next week, I feel that this is going to be a very, very dangerous Kokoma. It's like a cage animal, you know. When they're backed against the wall, this is going to excel.
I mean, with Kokoma, honestly, he's had some okay placements outside of the DreamHack Atlanta, mainly last year, so there could potentially be a few more things he could achieve. But also, the thing with Kokoma to highlight, I think, is the fact that, you know, he's a former VSF runner-up. He's had third place at VSF as well, so a runner-up in 2018, third place in 2024, and also 4 times top 8 at VSF. So it feels like, you know, every time he comes to VSF, he does really, really good, and he's made another one this year.
And the thing about Kokoma is that it seems, so if you notice, when he's come to Europe, he's played against many Yoshimitsu, mainly Sin, and it seems to kind of be like his, I want to say a little bit of a mental block. Obviously, he kind of overcame it this time, but it seems to be maybe, is this a problem character for him when it comes to Europe?
A bit of a kryptonite, the European Yoshi.
Yes, definitely. And, you know, Kane and Trent's definitely one of the strongest Yoshimitsu. I mean, Kane and Trent, when the game first launched out, you know, and everyone's kind of streaming, everyone's kind of like developing and looking and seeing and making tech, he actually made Yoshimitsu. I was like, oh, the way he's kind of playing Yoshimitsu, I was like, all right, cool. This character is something that I'm kind of interested in. Obviously, he got the spit shine. He is definitely very, very good. But at the same time, doesn't matter how good your character is, sometimes it also depends on the pilot. Not everyone can just pick up a character and just run straight to the moon with it. No, it just needs a good pilot. And I think Kane and Trent, one of the things that I love about Kane and Trent also is that he's very, very positive in the way that, you know, even when some of the changes, I never forget when they made the Flash changes, everyone was like, oh, Flash doesn't launch in normal. He was like, yeah, it doesn't matter, and he's able to adapt to the changes. Like, okay, well, I get this, the back 2-2, and obviously at the beginning of the game, we didn't know how strong Heat would be, but he was like, you know, he kind of saw it, he took it for what it was, and ran with that kind of strength.
Yeah, absolutely rolls with the punches, adapts all the time, labs all the time. We said yesterday, he's just a massive nerd. he loves labbing, he loves getting stronger. I think his attitude to the game is some of the best attitude I've seen and overall in the scene. And it's going to be very interesting to see how he approaches the matchup against Kokoma. Obviously, Kokoma probably a little bit annoyed about the way he lost yesterday, but still very much staying strong, trying to get stronger, and probably preparing at the same time for the EWC LCQ, which is just around the corner.
Definitely just around the corner. Talking about Kane and Trent, it's kind of interesting. You made a point about him. He labs a lot. I would actually love to see a sponsor pick him up and make him like become Unchained, because I feel like, you know, obviously life be life and everyone has life, and I feel like at that time, you know, he's not really putting 100% into Tekken like some people do. I would really be interested to see the levels that Kane and Trench can get to if someone says, you know, hold on, go all out, lab as much as you want, because like I said, just the amount he's playing now and the consistency that he has, just imagine the beast that you would unleash if this guy is 24-hour basically Tekken.
Yeah, it's been very hard for him. I know in the past I've talked to him about it, where, you know, he only can attend limited events. And it's not just the financial budget, but it's also the fact that, you know, he has to work. He works shifts on the weekends often, so he's not able to fly out to these tournaments. So he often has a limited ability to actually be able to qualify for the tour. If he messes up any single event, that could potentially be a crucial issue for actually qualifying for the tour. But he still attempts to get to as many dojos, plays online. He's like I said, super consistent, super dedicated to the game for a very long time now.
Yeah. Talking about even going to the tour, I think I put it down, he's like 22nd. So he's just teetering outside. I know you said the top 16 with the leaderboard said top. He's just kind of teetering outside. And definitely if he gets a good placement here and goes on, even, you know, it's not uncommon that he could take it. You know, we saw he won only the best. He beat Mo Il, beat Sin. So he's definitely got the capability of beating these players. And if he definitely gets that first place, the way he will rocket up that leaderboard, I think it will maybe just give him the incentive to, you know, further go on and actually compete in this tour. We've seen him in World Tour Finals. He hasn't been there for quite a while, but we all know, especially I think even globally now, we know that he is at that level where it's like, okay, this guy can compete. He can be on the World Tour. We've seen that EWC, I think it was a couple years ago. He is definitely at that level, at that caliber to go out and, you know, win some things.
Yeah, I mean, even his performance, not just at ETC4, but also the performance at TWT LCQ, that was insane. I think getting a third against iMusician, the Yoshimer, I was losing my mind commentating it. It was an absolutely insane game. But we are going to get a rock, paper, scissors between the two.
Yeah, are you rock, paper, scissors guy?
Yeah, listen, I have a meta for it.
Okay, what's your meta?
I mean, I usually, if rock first,
okay,
and then, you know, as we're doing it, quickly change before we realize, right?
So you're a cheater?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you know, people don't admit it.
The actual meta is when you do it against someone you know, there is a psychology to it.
Okay, let's see what it's like. I think it's 1-0 to Kane. Look at Kane. Oh my god, he takes that so serious. Kane and Trent has such a serious face. I love it. Okay, watch his face. He's going to change. He's going to change. Watch your face. Watch your face. Watch it. He's going to get serious. Nice. Come on. Come on. Taking that. You can see he's going for player one side. So, yes, this is going to be an interesting match. I'm expecting to see the Yoshi, and I'm expecting to see the Feng unless someone does something catastrophic and pulls out another character. But I definitely know Feng, for Kane and Trent to fight against, is a character that he is very, very familiar with. I know I've seen him fight a ton against Joker, I've seen him fight a ton against Chewit, and like you said also, he's just a lab monster. You know, we know Korea, they have IE Musician, but I'm wondering, we said this before, it seems that maybe the Yoshi, the EU Yoshi, could be a kryptonite. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this match is going to go. I expect it to be very, very back and forth.
Yeah, and you know, for Kane, this would mean a lot. I know he was talking about recently about his winner, only the best, how happy he was, how it was nice to return to the top of the European Tekken. But also, you know, he did actually qualify for VSF before in 2017, but that's a while back. That's nearly 10 years ago now, man. So it'd be nice if he could actually get even higher this time. He's managed to do it again. Can he keep pushing? Can he get higher? And I know that's what he was talking about it earlier when we were talking to him.
You kind of just reminded me talking about getting to the top. He's our EMEA champion.
Yes,
he is. Yes, so he is currently at the top.
Yeah, he is. He's honestly, I think he goes in phases. There's like a Kane and Trent phase. He goes into a above low, and then he's back on top. So he's definitely going in phases and adapting as he goes.
So let's see what phase we're gonna get. Kane's just looking very, very composed. And I was speaking to him just a little bit just before the match. I didn't want to ask, because I know when people are in that kind of mode, you just want to ask one or two questions. I want to like overcrowd him, like, yo, what are you gonna do in this match? How you gonna feel about this? I was just like, you know, how you feeling? Good. You gonna do well? Yeah. Say no more, Kane and Trent. He's definitely ready, and he's been in this situation before. You know, like you said, he's a veteran. He's been here since Tag 2. He's been at this kind of top level, so he's no stranger to being at this stage. No stranger to being the top 8. No stranger to being in these master pressure situations. So let's see how he's gonna handle it.
Yeah, this is Luge's side, so no room for errors. Still first to free territory.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that. Yes, one of these guys will unfortunately be going home. Will it be Kane and Trench, or will it be Kokoma? Okay, he's putting the headphones on. I thought he went to feel the crowd, you know, UK guy.
Maybe. Anyway, let's get into it. Kane and Trench versus Kokoma. Can we get a little bit of noise from the crowd, please?
I love that. I love that. That's a lot of noise.
How pleasant.
I know sometimes in Britain we're too polite. We need to be less polite. Really make some noise.
Yeah, I'll cuss them out later, don't worry.
I like it. And that's one thing that Kane has been really good at this weekend, using that full couch sweep, actually catching a lot of counter hit. Using it as a good keep out tool, but obviously very dangerous, is not punishable, but gets a 4-1+2, pushes towards the wall.
Kokoma's staying very patient, and this is something we've been seeing. He's been playing so passive, and I want to see if there's going to be a downfall against Kane and Trench, and how Kane and Trench adapts to that.
Yeah. But I'm also noticed over Kokoma for the weekends. Yeah, he has that passive kind of play style, but he's able to kind of like match his speed, and just like that, blocks the QCF1, goes to the unblockable.
Getting the Croydon special.
Hey, don't disrespect my Croydon. Don't disrespect it. We got down forward one. Okay, just goes for the jab. No, there is an extension after that, so just going for the downfall one, not really attempting to punish.
Yeah, that mind game's definitely going to come in play later, though. It's going to be super important in a second.
I mean, it's the first of 3 sets. We're going to see it build up. Going for that sneaky breath. Nice, and I just said it before, he's been very, very good at catching that counter hit timing. There we go. This is where Kane and Trent gets really, really dangerous with the Okazemi. Yoshimitsu is very, very dangerous with Okazemi.
And another one. The shank out.
Nice. Okay, running free, just wants to get out of there, and look at the position change, just like that. Kane and Trench is back against the wall.
Nice dark on the throw, still has the available, spending it for the heat smash was the answer from Kokoma, staying patient.
Yeah, that is not plus frame, so Kokoma realizing that. And I don't, is he going to go for the rage art? Are you going to go to the wall? Okay, no, it's going to be a very, very bad situation for Kane and Trench to be in.
The backdash.
And I mean, in that kind of situation with the time there, Kokoma weighing out, like that's probably the thing he's going to go for, the thing that's going to get him the win. Using those backdashes, great play.
Nice running free as well to deal with the back camp from Kokoma.
Sidestep one. Ooh, okay, sweet bang, that was a punish. Take back 4 again.
Small counter hit, Kokoma, the landslide low as well, doing a chunk of damage.
And once again, trying to catch counter hit with that full count sweep. I love a little positioning from Kane and Trench. Gets the wall splat. Okay, catches him teching. This is where Yoshimitsu gets very, very dangerous wind conditions and definitely going to get a punish. Probably went to try and get a wall splat, but it doesn't matter. Kane and Trench looking to take the first game.
Pulling ahead. Kokoma, nice down forward. Free though. Calling out Kane and Trench.
Just catches him right in the jaw. Gonna go for the shoulder, goes to the damage. I like it. No duck on the second hit. Very uncharacteristic.
Feels like he might have stepped by accident, got on call.
Maybe he tried to press down and got a side step, yeah. Big. That was very, very unfortunate there. Had the right read, but the wrong position. And also, but this time, catches it down for 2. Can't hit. Catch you stepping in. It's going to be rage damage as well. Where's that wall? We're going to get to the wall.
Activating the heat, recovering more health. The chip damage potentially after this sequence could be scary for Kokoma. Gets another splat. Forget the chip damage. He's taking the real health.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay, this time stays grounded. Back 2-2. No duck on the second hit. Running 3. Look at all this pressure. Up forward 2. What a conversion.
Time ticking. 9 seconds to go. Going low. Oh, going under. The flash not working out. Kokoma equalizing the rounds.
I was actually going to say, I haven't seen Kane and Trench flash yet. I was going to say when he's going to come back. But again, he has been so good all weekend at catching that counter hit timing. There we go. Nice. Off to keep heat go. Went for the damage. Ooh. Okay, those
in this game. Oh. Coming on both sides. The trade not working for anyone. Nice movement from Kane and Trench. 3-1. And this could be crucial for him.
There we go. This is going to be big damage. Big. Oh, because every situation where you're going to do it again. You need to wake up. You need to stay down. Who knows what you do against Kane and Trench. Oh, Kazemi, and just like that, running away with that final round.
Extremely dominant round from Kane and Trench. And he's now, you know, mixing up his Oki opportunities as well. He's not going for the same thing. He did notice Kokoma is now staying down, so he's not standing up into the spinning wrist blade. So he's now going to have to change it up. But then, you know, other opportunities open up. The flip over or other. I mean, Yoshi has so much.
I mean, it's where he's most scary. We talk. I think Marshall Mama always talks about win conditions, and it is so true. The win condition there is get you to the wall, pop some heat, and then, you know, run that Okazemi train.
I like someone in the crowd goes shouting like that.
Yeah, we need more of that actually. I think it started at the beginning of the game, but people kind of dropped off.
Yeah.
Just using that down 2 single hits.
Yeah, starting with small again. Nothing big. Nice counter hit timing clutch again from Kane and Trench.
Okay, 1-1. Nice. And this is so strange. I said it this weekend. Normally you see a lot. Oh, yeah, big drop in a combo. But what I'm saying, we don't really see Yoshimitsu sidestep. You normally see him spin. I've seen a lot more. But for Buki knee, the Buki knee.
Nice. I mean, I was going to say the spirit of Gasain invading Kane and Trench for a moment. Ooh. Nice running free. Whoa! Another counter hit.
A little bit of deja vu. Doing it twice. Going to get to that wall. We're talking about this win condition. This is where it gets very, very scary.
Nice counter confirmed from Kokoma.
It looks like Kokoma's kind of turning the heat up a little bit. And again, a lovely sidestep. Trying to catch them off with a down forward 2. Just like that. Wow, that has been 3. Why not something you got to just throw it out? But a big drop on the combo. Whoa. Yeah, that he was in a crouching state, so that's not going to work. He needs to do a hop knee in that situation. Did he step? No, he did not step there. Okay, nice punish. Pushing it down, back 3. That is a Kane and Trench special. Got obstacle for the heat burst.
Oh, nice answer from Kokoma. Kane and Trench still in the lead.
And that's going to be a counter hit, but still alive. What's he going to do? Nice. Back 4. Turning up the heat there at the end, knowing, you know, and defense is not all about just holding back. You know, using that back 4 as active defense. Down 4-3 again on Okazemi.
Carry to the wall, keeping it simple. Big chunk of damage. Kokoma in the lead in this one. Kane and Trench, nice. Getting away from the wall, but going to be careful. Kokoma going to try to box him in.
He's going to just, okay, do obstacle for the back 4. Nice up forward 2. Bad positioning for Kane and Trench to be in. That lovely block, and this time gets a big punish. Walls in the way, but what's the combo going to say? Yes, great optimization. I like it. Little side step to peel him off and gets full damage from that combo.
Wait. Available for Kane. Kokoma going to try to lock him down. Oh, no, doesn't quite get the wall spell that one.
Okay, using that shoulder to push away. Down back 3. Down 4. Just really turning up the heat, using the back 4 extension.
3 lows in a row. He's undeterred. Not scared of doing it.
Definitely see a change in shift in Kokoma's play. Definitely playing a little bit more up pace. Kane and Trench match hit. Lovely whip punish with the shoulder. Okay, gets a punish on that.
More down jumps from Kokoma as well, trying to steal more turns. What a counter hit. He's now catching Ken Trench elbows.
To the wall. Has heat available yet? Goes to the spike down. Big damage. Still has heat available as well. You're going to see the shoulder soon.
Whoa, that could have been scary.
Yes. Okay, runs out of heat. Nice.
That's another rip. 4-2. Oh! One more hit. Ken Trench activating the heat. Might be able to recover something, but Kokoma, the fish hook once again, equalizing the games.
It seems to be that's the move, his go-to move. You know, it has such good track and it really catches Ken Trench kind of moving in those situations. Just to kind of keep him on as well. Nice move to keep him in check.
And we haven't seen Kane punish it yet. He hasn't actually tried to punish it. He's been using it, or the frames afterwards, to potentially do something bigger, do a bigger move.
Yeah.
But he's not really taking the guaranteed damage.
I mean, it's a scary thing. Like I said, he does have the extensions. You don't want to get counter hit by it. So it's just that mind game.
Yeah.
But like you said, the set will develop.
Yeah, it's interesting to see if he's going to change that or if he just wants to take the guarantee, if he wants to take the frames instead. Because that is also a valid strategy.
Yeah. I mean, it's the, I guess, the safest option at the end of the day. Side step one trying to catch a counter hit. Definitely the heat has definitely been turned up. They're getting a little bit more faster now.
Come again, look at those counter hits. Nice wave punish as well. That crowd slash working out beautifully. And no break.
It's a bad situation to be in. Nice block on the down four. And yes, using that back tempo. Now in the lead is Kokoma.
He spaced it beautifully. Again, the back tempo you gotta be so careful about. And most forward advancing moves like forward 1+2 and running 3 are so good to deal with it, but if Kokoma's already on the edge, it's not gonna work out.
Doesn't have an answer for that. Nah, it's gonna get the 3-1, gonna get the wall explosion as well. Are we gonna go? I guess he's gonna go. How far is he gonna go to the other wall? I think we may actually reach quite close. Okay, that's coast to coast. And catches him stepping to the forward 1+2. Now this no pills off the wall, unfortunately, from Kane Trench. Again, down 4-3 gets caught. Bad position for Kane Trench to be in.
Kokoma keeping the heat, now using the spike down. Oh!
Yeah, shoulder gets pushed against the wall. There's an explodable wall. Okay, uses the wall. And no, a bit unfortunate there. While standing 3 for the punish and gets the wall explosion. Gonna make the combo nice and easy. Realigns it as well. We can go for a rage out. No, goes to Okazemi back 3.
Nice interrupt from Ken Trench. Time sticking, so much great help. If he can keep hitting him to recover enough health, so.
And it needs to be something happy. Go to the grab, and I guess this is going to be it. Brave option there.
That's the danger of staying passive, right? Like, you don't want to be pressing, but at the same time, options like that do require you to press or duck.
Talking about options, Kane and Trench, one of these guys cannot test his knowledge with the flash punish. Just keeping him locked down against the wall, but nice. Fighting out with that fish at that back 4.
Ooh, gets a float, and Kokoma was trying to chase him down.
Using the down back 3, back 2-2, gonna get grounded hit.
Nice, goes for another one, classic.
And now it gets caught floated, and this is going to be very dangerous. Going to go towards the wall, probably going to activate heat. Yeah, goes to the heat burst, spikes him down. Damage.
I like the delay tech as well to get away from the wall.
Yes, needs to be very, very careful in the back position. Yes, using the frames, keeping it tight, using the shoulder. Kokoma 2 rounds up to 1.
Again, starting with the lowest, trying to work Ken Trench down a little bit.
Surprise him. I guess the way that Kokoma's playing very, very passive, he doesn't really need to kind of like use the flash. He's not playing that kind of aggressive. And I feel that's the way you play it against Yoshimitsu. You kind of, you know, let him hang himself sometimes.
Yeah, and again, he went for that down 4-2. It's not quite working out in some of those side turns.
That's an unfortunate counter hit trade. Probably going to keep the wall in play. The wall exploding. This is going to be a bad position for Kane Trench to be in. And down 4-3 on your Okazemi. Last chance.
Alive, but needs something in the shoulder coming out for Kokoma. Just catching Kane Trench so many times, pulling ahead 2-1 right now.
That's the thing. One thing I guess we forgot to mention that these guys would have known that they're playing each other, so we'd had time to prepare. And I'm sure Kokoma went away. He's like, I am not losing again to another Yoshimitsu in Europe. You see him eradicate Sin earlier, well, yesterday. It's definitely looking prepared, but it's definitely now all on Kane and Trench. As a reminder, this is the loser's side. Kane and Trench needs to make something happen here.
One life remaining, man. We can't be using another UK hero. Come on, Kane and Trench, pull something out of the bag here.
Gets the jab floor. This is not looking good, not starting good. We're going to take the floor. Yes, we are. I do agree with that decision.
It's going to be pretty good, especially because you want to take it away from Yoshi. He does have quite an arsenal of tools to trigger it.
Yeah, he's got the rainbow throw, he's got the dragonfly throw as well. So yeah, just take it away as soon as you can. I do agree with that.
And he's fishing for the down forward 2, not quite finding the counter here this time from Kane.
Yeah, definitely the momentum shift now. It seems like Kokoma's kind of got Kane and Trench back against the wall and just kind of caging him in. In the first game, it was the other way around.
Armor tricks on the back. Nice. Again, finding its marker forward. 1+2. Trying catching Kakoma stepping.
Okay, what's your combo going to be like? Again, going to carry him to the wall. Going to get huge damage. What's that? Okazemi. Nice. Catch him. Take him a single backdash.
Oh,
just
he did the longer version.
Yes. He's very active as well. Kakoma. You know, like I said, it's all about timing, changing the timing.
And we're seeing more spin as well. Kane pulling the tricks out of the back. He needs everything.
Yes, forward. 1+2. Going to get the heat started. Great break on the throw. And again, do it twice. I like it. Give it something to think about. Trying to get a count here with that while standing too. Once again, just paying each other's face round. Gets the guaranteed forward 1+2. And again, is this going to go on the floor? Yes, it is. Great stage awareness from Kane and Trench. Now, is this going to be enough to kill?
Don't know. He can't trigger another floor, but there's going to be a chunk of damage. Just one more hit.
There was a down 4-3. And just like that, it seems like Kane and Trench has woken up. Changing the momentum of the game. Gets counter hit.
One count could come out. He's still smelling blood in the water. This is a big chunk of damage straight to the wall.
Yeah, it seems like down 4-3 is catching Kane and Trench a lot. I wonder if he just like, because we know Kane and Trench likes to fuzzy dart quite a bit. His shoulder pushes it away. He wants to get off of that, but no, down 4-2. Catching the counter hit. We're going to take the floor away. We're going to keep it. Slammed it down.
No,
okay.
Right at the end.
What's the Okazemi?
Short Makata.
Yeah, chops him up.
Nice flash, finally presenting that threat. And what a perfect time to do that.
I mean, yes, he saved that for last. Where's that wall? Again, in the counter to that wall. This is the win condition. What's the Okazemi going to be? The slides on out of there. Down 2.
Oh, counter hit down back 3. Kakoma pulling ahead again. Nice Ranger! Oh man, that's shades of Gerlanda in Amsterdam.
Great reaction there from Kane and Trench. First one we've seen, and this is definitely going to be the equalizing the set. 2 games. If he's out 3 rounds as well, that is the way you want to answer back. You know, just completely taking them in them 3 rounds going into the final game. This is one that I expected also to be a back and forth. Definitely woke the crowd up as well.
Good. There's one more game to be played, and again, no room for error. This is loser's side, so one of these guys is going home.
But I did say before, this is a dangerous Kakoma when he's backed against the wall, when he needs the points, when he needs the result. This is where Kakoma shines. Let's see, final game. Down 4-2, catches the counter hit.
And again, the down 4-2 is now finding its mark. Again, Kane changed something. He smelled something, and it's all working out.
He's riding the momentum, riding that confidence.
You know, again, Kakoma looking for the counter hit.
Down back 3. Nice block. Now, what's your combo like? The wall is right there. Okay. All right, now, this is dangerous because we've seen it before. The win condition from Kane and Trench. What's the Okazemi like going to be on the wall? Flips over. Goes low. Nice block there from Feng.
Oh! Waited to visually confirm it, doesn't get it, but nice catching on the back swaver, I think.
Yes. Kane and Trench regain the lead, back in the lead in the set. No big block on the full crowd sweep. Not the way you want to start the round.
Kakoma is just here getting the wall, getting a big chunk of damage, not activating heat just yet, keeping it in play. Down back 3, looking for the counter hits.
Needs to fight on out of there. Like using them jabs. Needs to get him out of there. I love it, back forward. Just really keeping him locked down. Gonna get a punish. Yep, 2-2. Nice option there. That is away, power crushing that.
He activated Kakoma, big life for you right now. Kane activating back immediately, 30 seconds to go.
I like how Kakoma does have a commanding life lead though. Doesn't need to do anything, just goes to the shoulder. Would have had the heat dash to back it up and making it safe.
That shoulder is always such a big threat at its speed with its damage as well, especially, and its track.
Yeah. Going for the Fubuki knee. We haven't seen one of those hit in a while. It's going for tit for tat in a minute. You press a button, I press a button, and just like that gets heat engaged.
Lots of small checks from Kakoma again. Kane looking to hit him with that sword.
Nice, down 4-2. See, like Kane was looking for the big hit
as well.
Yeah, it just gets caught, probably trying to come in. Oh no, a little bit shy, but nice. Has that awareness. Big whip, gets the punish, 3-1, gonna get full conversion. I like the side step there just to kind of make sure he gets away from that circular wall. Splats him down, didn't get the lower grounded hit, so he didn't want to, overly commit just in case.
Lots of great help on Kakoma's side now. I'm sticking, no duck again. Looking for Dragonfly forward, does not get a splat.
Gonna get the shoulder guaranteed off of that. Bad position to be a knife down 4-2.
Right.
And this should,
yes, make him watch the cutscene, and just like that, Kane and Trench set point.
I'm a fan of that as well. You know, the combo was off axis, the wall would have been on axis. Just keep it simple, keep it guaranteed. Kane and Trent 1 round away from progressing in loser's side to send Kokoma home. And you know what this stage transition means, right? The floor is lava.
It's a tiny bit smaller as well, so wall-to-wall carry will be easier as well.
Yes. I actually know that.
Yeah.
See, you learn something new every day.
Oh, I'm always loving this stuff out.
Nice. Counter here with sidestep 2, but a big drop in the combo. Probably was in 2 minds where we need to break the floor or not. Big flash. Where we going? We're going towards the wall. We're going to take the floor. We're going to save it for Okazemi. Yes, we're going to take the floor. Going to go for heat burst. Of course. This is where Yoshi's Mitch's shines. What's he going to do for Okazemi? Charges it up. Nice patience there from Kokoma.
He's walks around, the walk unfortunately working out. Kokoma using some of the heat meter, baiting out the flash, big chunk of damage. Kane and Rage, Kokoma trying to pile on the pressure.
Yes, Rage damage is available. Oh, Rush goes low this time. They're about. But he's gonna run. Big flash.
Not enough to kill. One more hit for Kane, goes past. Nice block of Kokoma, no punish. And Kane and Trench surviving for yet another battle.
Great showing there from Kane and Trent, you know, when it matters. And he just looked so calm, so composed. And actually had the jab punish in the end. But guys, can we please give it up for Kokoma? I mean, I don't know if they're trying for Kane and Trent.
A bit of both, you know. I think a bit of both is there. But Kokoma, every time he comes to VSF, he puts up such a strong performance, multiple top 8s over the years. And I'm sure, you know, this will still be a valuable opportunity for him ahead of EWC, and I'm sure he's going to be trying to get for the LCQ as well.
I mean, it's kind of sad because we've seen it, we said it before, it seems to be that EU Yoshi Mitsu that seems to be the kryptonite. You know, but like you said, LCQ, EWC, wish him the best. I'm definitely sure he's going to be there, and he's going to, like I said, he's formidable. Maybe he just needs that last, you know, life where he's going to go there. You see him qualify from it next year. So big shout out to him. Kane and Trent obviously going to be moving on in that loser side. Another great British making it forward. So we're going to have to take a look at the bracket. Yes, just on time. As I was talking about, so we're going to have, you see the first round of. But yes, we're going to go to Neon K, low high. We've seen Ayo Richie and Nee that played out. We saw Kane and Trent and Kokoma and also Nankanda. But yeah, I think we're going to go back to the winner's side now.
Yeah, we were slightly delayed with Neon K and low high because Neon K was in another top 8 bracket actually, so we had to wait for him to finish on that. But you know, no more interruptions. Everyone's here now. This one would be really interesting because Neon K, again, fairly young player, lots of potential, and I think fairly confident going into this as well.
I mean, confidence, yes, but there's a borderline where confidence can become a bit, you know, maybe a bit too over. But let's look at this. You see him playing with the Azazen. I believe he's been playing in the Azazen all weekend. His best placement was second at the Iron Prize Dojo. You know, at the global leaderboards, he's quite far down, 129. But you know, he is in the winner's side, so he is gonna get a nice chunk of points to put him up. He's 7th on the global, on the regional leaderboards. He's only entered 1 dojo and in 2nd place, so that's cool. And you know, 65% win rate.
He did have a really good performance as well at EMEA Tech Cup finals, actually winning the LCQ, getting 3rd in the finals themselves, so it was really good. But of course, on the other side, the man, the legend himself, and I think really the favorite to potentially win this event. I
mean, definitely speaking with people amongst the weekend, definitely looking like the strongest guy. And then why not? It makes sense. He is our current TWT champion. For a reason, right? So you see, he's going to be playing the brand all weekend. He had his best placement this year, 3rd at EVO. I mean, that is a gauntlet in itself, and that is a achievement in itself. Global leaderboard is 12th, so definitely going to get a nice chunk of points there. He's not really currently present in the South Korea League, and he's only entered 1 dojo, and with another 75% win rate. Seems to be the number, right? 75.
Yeah, especially, you know, considering it's going to be interesting. I think everyone always is hovering around the 75 to 80%. If you're beyond that, then it's usually really impressive. So, you know, it's definitely an indicator. But yeah, low high. Also runner-up in 2019 versus fighting. So again, familiar with the tournament, been here before, been in this position. I actually think the year where he was a runner-up, he lost to Nee, so we could potentially get the run back.
Yes. I mean, talking about confidence earlier, and one of the things I'm kind of, like I said, it can come borderline. I know he's confident against Brian, right? Because, you know, we have some competent Briars in the UK, but it's like, this is another beast, right? This guy is your TWT 2025 champion for a reason, and you know that low high would have went back to the hotel last night, watched the replays, studied Neon K, but I'm just hoping that Neon K done the same. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, another episode of Korea versus United Kingdom.
I mean, I reckon it. So far, it's 1-1. Let's see how he's going to go. Nice. And using that jab. Now, one thing that Lowhigh is really good at doing is matching your pace. And sometimes you'll play very, very aggressive, but we've seen him actually have that defensive side as well. And he's also been playing this kind of unique style where he'll just kind of stop in front of you and see what you're doing.
Good awareness from him already, ducking the strings, making sure the Neon feels threatened.
Nice.
There we go.
One thing that, you know, showing that Lowhigh does know the match.
The key getting a big chunk of damage here.
Okay, off spend as well. Nice.
Oh, the taunt into it.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yes, gonna duck the last hit. I like that, you know, testing. I think Neon K is using the first round to test out the string, see what do you know. As I said, there's not really a character you see really represented. It's like, what do you know? Okay, are you gonna bring that? No, unconventional throw, need to hold down.
To be fair, it is worth remembering that when this character came out in Season 1, she was super, super strong, so we saw a lot of representation. So some of that knowledge definitely would have stuck around.
Yeah, but she definitely has changed a little bit, but talking about changes a little bit. Oh, gonna go downstairs, get cannibal straight. What's your combo like? Dash up, goes to the heat burst. Definitely gonna get to the wall. Huge damage.
Going for the taunting, immediately trying to catch Neon with it.
I like it, very in this opportunity. Gonna get I thought he was going to get a wall spat. Just a little bit too far. Just going to miss each other. QCB1. They're cannibal straight.
20 seconds again, decisive four. We're seeing a lot from Neon. He loves using that move.
I mean, it's a good move. It's decent. Back it down, back four. Oh, gets caught. Back one. Counter hit. We're going to take the floor.
Position now, time sticking, and Lowhigh still in this combo. I don't know if Neon can make it back. Nice taunt from Lowhigh.
Yeah, so that's one thing. You cannot test Lowhigh's taunt game. You've seen it all with people are just so scared to wake up. They stay grounded. He's got options for both.
And you already see the difference between him and Neil. Lowhigh definitely a lot more active, definitely threading that taunt a lot more than Neil was.
I love it. Just throwing out while standing one. I mean, why not? Okay, goes to the heat burst.
No script activate here early. Another stage hazard.
Gonna get that wall as well. Not a position you want to be in. What's the Okazemi gonna be like? Down back 3.
Down to 4-2-1.
Yeah, and again, you cannot tech against Lowhigh. Like I said before, you cannot test this guy's taunt execution.
And that's really interesting actually, because 4-1+2 now has a changed animation, so it's not meant to splat you. So I think Neon K was actually caught in mid-air, which is why it sent him onto the actual wall and wall splatted. Because normally that shouldn't happen anymore.
That's great awareness there, yeah. I wonder what he went for in that kind of situation. Maybe a wall jump?
Like a wall jump or orbital potentially. We do see the orbital from the Neon K a lot.
Yeah. We will never know. What we do know is that Lowhigh is one game up. And look at that side step. Jet upper so clean.
Absolutely crispy. Maybe Neon K was a little bit too overconfident going into this one because Lowhigh is tearing him down right now.
I mean, I did say it. Sometimes confidence can kind of, you know, it's a borderline sometimes when you're confident.
Nice one. Getting some of the small whip punishment.
Did he get sidestep? No, but we know about Brian's
heat burst trying to be a little bit crazy.
Nice, gets counter hit. Attacking those rolls, goes to the heat smash.
Nice, and I like Neon K overcommitting, trying to go for those faster options now.
Yes, but needs to kind of put those buttons out there. I don't want to see him playing too passive. Goes to that down to 1, 2. Use that back 3. Does he have the life to tank it?
Oh, he does.
He does.
I was worried it's going to be like a magic
I
thing
thought maybe
super armor.
The Neon K getting around on the board. Okay, interesting. Not deterred from going to that string. You've seen Lowhigh ducking. Nice, gonna get in the back. Great confirm. What's your combo like? Gonna get the back turn. 4-4-3.
Oh, the Requiem counter here as well. Neon K pressing something from that.
Nice brace on the throw.
A little bit too far for a whiff punish.
Nice move. Great whiff punish as well. Still has heat available. Gonna fully charge it up. Press something. Hatchet kick. Down forward 1. Down forward 1. Messing up with the timing. I love that jab challenge. And catches him afloat. Very unfortunate. And this should be the round. If he keeps combo nice and simple, he does.
Yeah, I think Neon K tried to step against the charge up and did actually get caught natural hit.
Yeah, I mean, it's so scary. All charge moves and gets caught pressing a button in between, maybe trying to duck and preemptively punish.
Yeah, Lowhigh right now just putting up a clinic. Sweet bang.
Okay, that's the first one we've seen, and one we can see even more. Okay, it's really attacking those legs. Okay, down 4, down 4. Whoa! Forward 3.
Sometimes you just gotta let it rip with a mid sometimes, right?
I mean, it's dangerous to do against Brian. It is -14. And that's gonna be the round. That's a big call out. I mean, big risk, big reward.
That forward 3 was such a momentum steal from Neon K.
Okay,
Nice.
nice.
I thought 1+2.
Using the parry. Back one. And a back one. This time getting the counter hit. Ugh, this is not going to be good. Gets to the jet up on 444. This is going to be huge damage. What's the Okazemi going to be like? He goes for the damage. Down 4. Hatchet kick just attacking those legs. 1-2.
Good punish. Oh, nice fuzzy from low high.
And normally Neon K is very good at confirming that, the forward 4. Probably a little bit of nerves, a little bit, you know, uncomfortable. Nice sidestep left duck, beating the 1+2. Not looking good, not where you want to be against Brian, back against the wall.
And again, low high Zoki right now. He's getting so many of those water counted. No one gets anything for them. Hey, yeah, that might have been guaranteed.
I mean, that was a fortunate trade there, but 1-2 kills him off the wall to get a bigger combo. A little bit of a sidestep right now to probably get back to the wall. Lovely conversion.
Good conversion, going to stance, trying to use the heat.
D-step that, no, that's very unfortunate.
I like the decision to stay in full quadro and spend that heat immediately for the heat smash. Maybe he was looking to crash a jab or something.
Yeah, R4, 3+4, doing nothing, trying to see if Low High will probably go for a rage art.
Those cannonballs were raining.
Yeah. Nice. Goes to the suit. Does he have the live? He sidestep. No, doesn't have the live to tank it.
Getting a game on the board. You know, it was looking a little bit sketchy, but Neon K not giving up and making it look a lot better. And I think every single one of those rounds where it felt like Low High was in complete control, Neon K finding that crucial moment to turn it around.
I mean, okay. I mean, he did say he was confident. I'm believing so. See him taking some deep breaths.
Yeah.
I like just kind of recompose yourself. That was a, you know, finals kind of situation. Need to bring the heart rate down a bit.
Yesterday we were talking about how he's, you know, a little bit shaky against international players, against Koreans. So I wonder what how he's feeling right now. What's the confidence saying?
I definitely feel like his confidence has grown, and like kind of like in those kind of situations, he's been a lot better at controlling his emotions.
It just may be crucial.
Especially I like it. Down jab. K +2. Just down forward 2. And I wonder what your combo's like. Gets it. Okay, nice. Gonna probably go for the heat burst. Yes, he does. Now, where is that wall? Okay, no.
He's gonna have to kill the heat dash. Yes, it is.
Nice. You know, knowing his damage. Yeah, I forgot about that. Heat dash forward.
Yeah, big chunk of damage. And good combo awareness from Neon K.
Down 4 again. Jab. Back 1.
Nice movement.
Step. Great punish as well.
Not getting a huge low, but damage is damage, and it's all going to stack up. And Neon K trying to play with the health lead. Oh, and this is what you have to be careful about.
I said it before, it was a huge risk in the last round. It did work out, but Brian does have that jet up off of that.
A combo drop from Lowhigh now costing him a counter here. Neon K again pulling ahead.
Nice, uses the heat smash. Now, oh, great read. Duck while standing 1. Also has the heat available. Going to extend the combo. Yes, he does. Goes straight for the rage art. Now, this should be the round. I am more than certain. I don't like calling out these rage arts, but with that kind of life left, I don't expect anything but a KO.
Yeah, and Lowhigh is really calling out. He noticed the Neon K. He's trying to go for safer options from Libertador. Going for the high. Massive call out. He's been so on point, dunking the highs from Odisena.
Yep. Definitely been doing his homework. I don't expect anything else from Lowhigh.
Small little interrupt to the jab. Neon K looking for something. Again, both of them just trying to tear down each other's shins.
Yeah.
Tries for the parry again with that for the 1+2.
Lovely conversion for the down forward 1-1s. Dash up in his face and whoa, interesting. Gets a side switch and he's still ready with the combo.
The cameraman working overtime.
I mean, I don't know if that's all looking at overtime or just slacking. One of them. Okay, pushing him against the wall, using those down forward 1s, really changing the timing. Very dangerous. Nice. Using the power crush and using the down forward 1. Yes, on Okazemi.
I mean, we always talk about using the health as a resource, and Lowhigh had so much health to potentially sacrifice for the armor.
Yeah. Down forward 1-1-2. Seems to be catching Neon K with a lot of those. See the little fuzzy duck there, just in case the last hit did come out.
Nice. Tearing him down. Going for the mid. Going for the low.
Yeah, no. Attacking with the low with his own. Just playing very patient. It seems like Lowhigh just waiting for something. Okay, gets the plus frames.
Immediately into the heat smash using the frames. Nice flow from Lowhigh.
Yeah, pick up. Yes, great conversion. Hey, what's the Okazemi going to be? This is very scary. I like it. Stayed on the ground. Knew that Torn was a threat. Oh no, gets hit with the heat smash. Bad position to be in. Anyone's game still. Just goes low. Down back 4.
And again, final round.
He's going to take the lead in this set. Oh, 1-2-1 counter hit. Why does he have that?
Yeah, you can go a little bit too excited to press for it.
Again, I like the patience, not wanting to wake up into the taunt. You know how dangerous his taunt game is. Lovely low parry. Big read there from Low High.
And he carried to the wall. Yes, he gets
it.
It's going to be a big chunk.
Gosh. Oh, that has the heat smash to deal with as well. Yes. What's the mix-up? Back one more plus frames. And yeah, that's definitely going to be a punish. Back swing blow is launch punishable there. Needed to make something happen. I respect it, but Low High just, you know, he had all that life. Didn't need to do anything. Sometimes you just have to be aggressive with the movement. Position yourself. Make your opponent bite.
Yeah, and we noticed Low High just, you know, not being scared to press in between the frames. If he knows that Nyonke is not keeping the advantage tight enough, he is going to attempt to get a counter. He is going to attempt to interrupt, and it's been working out very well in those moments.
Very, very dangerous stage, as Tasty would say, with the bad guys hang out.
Evil arena.
Back coming against needs to get away from it. Once he's in that red zone, it's danger. Red for a reason. Let's hit rip. Very brave. Okay, back forward, looking for that hit, looking to get that guarantee hit at the wall. I love that down jab challenge.
Again, Power Crush has so much health to work with.
Back one. Just really looking down here. Power Crush gets the wall splat as well. Now this should be the round. Going to keep the combo nice and simple. Doesn't even go for the heat burst. Has enough without it.
Yeah, and it's an excellent decision to do as well, because Nyonke is not really presenting the threat of the throws there. We're seeing some lows, but they're not massive lows most of the time, so Low High just wouldn't even lose that much health for it.
Yeah, talking about lows, that was a big one. That was low parried. Taunt, yes, it's very, very dangerous to wake up against Brian when you tech. Down forward one. Hatchet kick. Stuck. Okay, nice. Doesn't go into Libertador starter. Did he get the side step? No.
Whoa, immediately the heat smash, and Low High really turning up the heat set point for him right now. Locking Nyonke in both wall situations.
Definitely looks like Low High's comfortable. Definitely turn up the heat. Definitely playing at a faster pace. Again, I like it. Taking it back. 1-2-1 challenging. Very brave stuff. Again, just dashing in his face.
He's trying to see what Nyonke is going to do. He is trying to return the sweep bang.
That's unfortunate. Probably went the wall explosion. That's it. And talking about wall explosions. Gets a full crouch. Okay, is that a combo?
Oh, it dropped.
Oh, that's a big drop. I thought he was going to do something I didn't know. Nice little step. Repositioning while running 3-2.
I like the heat activation. You need something. Look, and you're dead. Nice heat smash, tracking his movement. Nyonke not out of it just yet, but we're still on set point for Low High.
I like it. He done it off the down jab on here and used the plus frame, so he probably could step that, but at those kind of frames, no bueno.
Ooh, nice trade. Nyonke gets the pickup.
Well, standing one trade. There you go, 4-4-3. We're going to keep on the wall. No obstacle, blow it up. Okay, let's see what you got. You got some opposite me after this hit. Slams him down. Up for 3+4. Okay, heat right back at you. Both are in heat now. Goes for the full crown sweep. Heat smash. What's the mix up? Goes for the 2 option. Oh no, Requiem. This is bad. This is definitely going to carry towards the wall.
Yeah, getting Snake Eyes again, so this is going to be a chunk of damage if he decides to use it, but not keeping it in play. He wants the benefits of it, and this might potentially be enough. Sidewall saving lives, not quite enough.
I do not understand why he didn't go for the Rage Art in that situation. Could come back to haunt him. No. Gets the 4-4. 1+2. Gets the parry on that.
It's such a good option for Low High to use as well. Pretty much anything that Nyonke is going to throw out, but he's not been presenting the threat of a throw. He's been throwing out some lows, but in that situation, Nyonke has been constantly looking for that while standing too, and just gets parried.
I mean, that was very, very, very unfortunate. But, you know, like I said, confidence, borderline, mate.
Listen, it was, I think, at first it looked very, very shaky against Nyonke. I think I was a bit more worried about how he's going to do, but he was really coming back into that, and I could definitely see a world where he actually gets into that final game and threatens the potential winning the set.
I mean, well, he's Low High, he's the TWT champion.
To go for a reason.
For a reason there, man. But, you know, well played. Okay, that obviously that was that we went back up into the winners side, so that was winners side. So both, you know, we said we were going to have a winners final of Low High and Knee, and unfortunately, okay, dropping down into the losers side.
Yeah, this is I think 2019 Rabak between Low High and Knee. This is what happened back then. So yeah, let's have a quick look at the bracket just to illustrate the games that we had so far.
So we have Nyonke. We just saw that Nyonke going down 1-3 against Low High. He had AO Richie again 1-3, and he had the Kanan Trench beating Kokoma 3-2. So now I guess we're gonna move to our last round. Losers round, we're going to have Ulsan versus Kanda. And the funny thing about Kanda is, before I even knew him, I thought he was actually a bear player. Just by looking at his name. I thought it was a mix of Kuma and Panda.
Oh, yeah, that could be an interesting one. But Kanda, our European player, from Germany. Actually, his first international major. He has been to Hessen Crash before. Actually, 3-time third place at Hessen Crash. So he was telling me he's a little bit cursed, and it's been interesting trying to find stats on him as well, right? So he hasn't been traveling outside. He's mainly a ranked player. He's mainly playing online, getting sets of people. Very humble. Very young, still 26 years old. Actually lost to NK yesterday in bracket, so is on the loser side for that reason. But it's going to be very interesting to see how he does against a powerhouse like Olsan.
I mean, talking about Olsan, let's look at his stats. You know, the current 2-time EWC champion. He's a GOAT for a reason. You know,
second at Stars Cup, second at BAM. Like, even this year, he's already doing really good.
I mean, yeah, just the way he's been playing. I think he's really the one that's kind of like mastered the whole jab situation. Like, he plays around the jab. I really feel like he's taking it. Because I remember ages ago, JC made a video on, working around the jab. And I think he's really, really mastered it. You see a lot of the things with the jab timing. But in this match, against a Link Xiaoyu, it's going to be quite tricky to kind of like how he's going to play around the jabs.
Yeah, and the thing about Olsan is, we need to remember that he doesn't just have the Dragunov. He does have the Lars.
Yes.
He does have a AK as well. He could pull those out. I was talking to Kanda earlier. How he feels about the different ones. And I think he would be happy to play against the AK. I don't know if he would be happy to play against the other ones. Dragunov, it's still a very good character. But also we need to remember those hitboxes and some of his moves are a little bit iffy sometimes.
I mean, yeah. I'm actually interested to see who we could kind of go for, because you know how slippery and slimy a Link Xiaoyu player can be, with sidestep AOP. We saw it, I think, the last match against when he made it into topic against Cloud. It just seemed like, well, I guess it was a bad matchup as well, but just the way the evasion was and the way it kind of like changes your approach to the match. I've always said that when you kind of go up against a Link Xiaoyu, I feel like it's the same like Link Xiaoyu, kind of like Yoshi. You don't really play in the same kind of like conventional way where, I'm plus X amount, I can do X, this kind of setup after this. It's like, no, you got to sometimes kind of like dial it back and say, okay, you have to kind of like react to what kind of tempos they're doing. Are they looking to be evasive? And I feel like that's what's going to be the whole kind of gameplay right now, where it's going to be like, okay, Olsan's probably going to try to be aggressive, but it's going to be aggressive in the sense that I'm going to use the movement, I'm going to see when you want to kind of be evasive, but also it's going to be interesting to see what character he's going to pick. I don't know which character. I'm not really a kind of like specialist to see what buttons would hit the AOP.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. I'm sure Olsan's done his homework. I'm sure Olsan knows.
I'm kind of expecting the Lars, but I could be proven wrong. I think Dragunov can still very much work, and Olsan's a specialist, so we could see either one here. It's going to be very interesting. I
mean, definitely, if I'm looking at it on paper, I guess down 2 would be good, definitely just for AOP, but then again, it's going to be quite risky. Obviously, you can get it blocked and punished, but yes, he has locked in for the Dragunov.
I have one question for the audience. Any Kanda fans? I can hear some of us. There's 2 rows for cheering.
I think, are they good to go? Yes, they're definitely good to go. It's like they didn't even realize they were playing.
Going straight in game. Losers round 1. The remaining match, first to 3. No room for errors.
Whoa! The bat sidestep down for 2. Olsan's so ready. What's the Okazemi going to be like?
Immediately into full crouch with a parry.
And just look at that, just pitballing him in the corner. No punch in the back one. But 1-2-1 in the back. Going to get the turnaround as well. Going to get back on this wall. Going to go for Okazemi. There's a pigeon roll. Going to stay grounded. I love the patience there.
Oh, the Cali roll under the heat smash.
I mean, it's disgusting. Fun life, it's disgusting.
This is the first time you're going to catch me supporting Link Xiaoyu, man. But I love this guy. Let's go. Keeping it active.
Nice. And just that taking the life lead, heat smash. What's the mix-up? Goes mid. Back 4-2.
Gets the wall. Doesn't get anything for it.
Wasn't ready for that conversion. And takes the round. And just that was such a swing around round. It looked like it was all Olsan. But all it took was one Cali roll. One evasive Cali roll at that.
That's all you need sometimes. Nice counter hit from Kanda already.
He's been catching so many people this weekend with that counter hit while standing 2, pushing him against the wall. Now look at hit the 6 goes low this time. Gonna get a heat burst. Extend the combo. Guaranteed hit. I like it.
And another one catching natural hit. Kanda. This is a strong start.
Very, very strong start. He just stole all the momentum. Down jab. Straight into shoulder, keeping all those frames tight. Nice sidestep, back 1+2, gets the launch.
So much damage. Again, is he going to mix up the... Oh, he gets the wall.
Dangerous position. He cancels it. Cancels it, pressing, gets quite hit by the second hit. Now, I know Korea don't really have that many Link Xiaoyus. Is this often familiarity?
Ooh, try to step in back and does not quite work out this time.
Bad position to be in. This is going to be an explosive move. Oh, of course.
Damage though, so this is a big chunk and still lots of grey health.
And he's going to get all that life, or most life back as well. Nice.
Whoa.
Mid.
Would have been nice to get that game early, but also I'm definitely not staying passive here, stealing it back.
Definitely stop the beam. Look at that little dash up, down 2. Really mixing up the timing. Nice. Side step, down 4-2. So already going to get the walls back. Dash in, yeah. Forward, 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 forward. Get back up on that wall. Up to keep the heat. I like it. Down 2.
Oh, doesn't get anything for it.
Hey,
Covered in time.
Yeah, a little bit of a punish. Could have got a little bit more. I love the patience. Little delay there, shoulder. Run into pressure.
Oh,
Nice.
went under, but a second hit of 1-to-1 connecting. Even Stevens now.